what's the deal, world? This is PackFM representing Q&5, Extended Fam in the play. We chilling with G4 TV and Freestyle 101. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go in the booth. I'm about to lay it down, and I'm about to show y'all why I hate rappers, all right? Yeah. Check it out. One, two, yo. Listen, yo, check me, yo. Listen, I'm coming out of nowhere and I don't know where to start. Just add a star to the flag, this is state of the art. You keep playing the role and you'll be playing a harp. I PackFM forever shine like I'm afraid of the dark. Listen, the record is here, album of the year. I'm critically acclaimed and I got respect of my peers. Some people like PackFM is such a breath of fresh air. Next thing you know, they trying to dust his best dose of their gear. I kick the flows that's tighter than the wrestler's gear to get the hoes butt naked with their legs in the air. And I ain't cheap with these freaks, dog. A minute after I ski in their mouth, I'll buy them dinner cause my kids gotta eat. I done ripped every verse that I ever spit. Now you got the nerve to come out your face and say I ain't the cleverest. On the list I should be high as Everest. Now I'm fucked up in the head, my therapist is a terrorist. Who here wanna test a kid? We know the outcome. Your LP couldn't outsell my photo album. Crush my foes to talcum. People tell their girls about the plague, and now when we in town she goes to shows without them. I doubt her. The Heater Factory can have more raps than me. I go to Rhapsody and leave the booth to Rhapsody. Catastrophe, these bastards keep on bashing me. Psych, you can't handle what I'm peddling. Have a seat, you're too tired just like a bike. People say that we're obnoxious and none of them can stop us. JS scratches DJs, Rozelle beats boxers. We underground chief rockers. You ain't an animal, you pussy. When you go down on your girl, then you a cannibal. PackFM, Freestyle 101. The best rapper in the earth, right under the sun. Put the pressure on myself right now, I'll be under the gun. Yo, you listening to the man I call my mother's son. Name is PackFM. Yo, I'm Brooklyn chains flashy. Knuckle game is tight, that's why my hands stay ashy. These cats can't pass me. Looking at my rap sheet, niggas know my style off the top is mad nasty. We do it like that, y'all. You know I like to attack dudes, yo. And I ain't nothing like you rap dudes. You catch this food, yo. I call you like Alpo. I do it like that, yo. I'm gonna go out to the show. Niggas know it, yo. I'm be a poet, yo. You can't mess around, so you better go get, yo. Whole crew, if you want to battle this is PackFM. My frauds is dope, set it off like a catalyst. We gonna do it again. You and your friends, yo. Mess with me, I freaking ruin your pen. It doesn't matter though, we do it like that. You can't see me, just turn it down to 101 G4 TV. I'm out, yeah. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, born and raised, lived there all my life, gonna live there forever. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn's the greatest place on earth. No place like it. I grew up probably 2 blocks away from the projects, but I wasn't a project kid, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't around a bunch of ignorant people. I was around people like the kids on my block. We were more interested in riding our bikes and playing with the radio-controlled cars, you know what I'm saying, than getting out there and living the street life, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't like influenced by hip-hop in that way. I was more influenced by the kids who would come down and do graffiti on my block, you know what I'm saying, things like that, and then coming home, watching videos after school and seeing like music videos like Salt and Pepper and G-Rap and like all the old school videos that would come on back then, Slick Rick and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I was more influenced just musically as opposed to living in that sort of an environment, you know what I'm saying? The scene really started more like in this place called 88 Hip-Hop. It was a website online. It was like really cutting edge back then, like it was streaming video, and what happened was a lot of cats would come up there and we would have battles every week. Not only would they interview artists, like that's where I met like Eminem, I met Big Pun, I met Nas, you know what I'm saying? I battled every week, you know what I'm saying? They would have a battle tournament and Breeze Up and Flowing, Sea Rays Walls, Poison Pen, Thirst to Howl, Wordsworth, AL Skills, like that's where we all came to test each other out, you know what I'm saying? So that's where the real scene started, and it was like a really big nucleus in the New York hip-hop scene, you know what I'm saying? So it's where I got my name out outside of Brooklyn while staying in New York, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm over there, I'd be up there battling kids every week, and there are people in freaking Iowa who are watching it online saying, all right, fine, I know who this kid PackFM is, you know what I'm saying? So we had an advantage with that sort of an outlet, you know? The scene where kids would find themselves and congregate to find good music, things like that, as far as record stores, was more like Fat Beats was probably the biggest and most popular one, because you would always have cats there. They would go buy the records, the vinyl, and everything like that. And then downstairs, outside, people would get together and they would actually have ciphers and get together and just start rhyming. Another store was Bobito's Footwork. his store was really good for that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of cats would, not only did they go there, but they actually worked there as well, you know what I'm saying? As with Fat Beats, like a lot of up-and-coming rappers actually started working at Fat Beats. Like I remember Breeze from the Juggernauts used to work there, you know, and you would go there and you could really interact with the up-and-coming artists at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of those stores have died down. Fat Beats still remains. Another store was Beat Street in Brooklyn, where you would go in there and they would have a lot of events where the up-and-coming rappers, and they would hold showcases for artists, you know. And even Fat Beats used to have battles. They would, with Rocksteady, they used to hold the preliminaries for their battles in Fat Beats. So it was just like a big event where cats would come and they would be packed wall to wall, and right in front of the DJ booth, you would just have two heads going at it, and the whole tournament would start right there, you know what I'm saying? And like, it was like a who's who event, you know? So like all those stores were definitely pivotal as far as taking the scene forward, and it's just a shame that they don't exist anymore, because now the kids who are coming up don't have that sort of an outlet, and they don't have any direction, you know what I'm saying? Now they just know, all right, fine, I want to rap, but they don't know what to do. They just know, all right, I want to rap, so I'm going to make songs, but they don't know how to keep the culture alive and just let things thrive on that type of thing. So those stores were very important. It's just too bad they're not around.